Deja vu, or to put it in simple words, feeling that you already seen something. That is what you get when you take a first look on Blackview Omega Pro. Resemblance with OnePlus X is huge, but that is not a bad thing, because it is excellent design borrowed from iPhone 4. Aluminum frame with front side made of Gorilla Glass which protects the screen, and back side is some kind of transparent plastic which resembles glass. Overall design is excellent with really good build quality, nothing bad to say. Positioning is standard what you can expect from China brand. High specification phone for affordable price. Before we go further, I want to ask you to click that subscribe button and support me. Thanks a lot for that. Packaging design is nothing special, but package content is rich, including wall charger, USB cable, headphones, OTG cable and spare screen protector. You also get one pre-applied on device itself. Let's take a look on hardware. It is high mid-range performer. It supports a dual micro SIM cards, which means a dual standby. Processor under the hood is Octa-core MTK 6753 with core speed of 1.3 GHz, with graphics Mali T720. Battery capacity is 2300 mAh, and on top of all that is Android 5.1. On the front top side there is a in-call speakerphone grill, proximity and ambient light sensor. During the call, sound is crisp and loud enough. There is also a 5-megapixel front-facing camera. I will note that it is interpolated from 2 megapixels. At the bottom we see 3 capacitive touch buttons. Feedback from them is good, but they lack a backlight. Highlight on the front side is a screen. It is 5-inch 1080p screen. It is more than decent unit, with fair viewing angles and good color representation. Backlight bleeding is present in reasonable amounts. What about outdoor performance? Well, you can judge by yourself. Around the device we can see beautiful metal trim. On the top there is a 3.5mm audio jack. On the bottom, micro USB port for charging and synchronization. There is also a microphone. On the left hand side there is power on-off sleep-wake button with volume controls. Buttons are made of metal and feel solid. Moving on right hand side we can see SIM tray slot. It can accept 2 micro SIM cards with option to expand internal memory by inserting micro SD in place of one SIM card. Backside is looking great, which is standard for this design philosophy. Back is made of some kind of plastic which resembles glass. In top part we can see a 13 megapixel f2 camera which is interpolated to 18 megapixels. Under it there is a single LED flash which is a bit weak. At the bottom there is a speakerphone grill. Speaker is advertised as stereo, and I can confirm that it sounds good, but not impressive as on some other devices. Android 5.1 experience is really good on Blackview Omega Pro. Apps open fast and general feel is snappy and enjoyable. There is not too much to say when something works just fine. Also, you get a 3GB of RAM, which is more than enough. There will be always spare RAM, and that means that the device won't be in situation when it needs to close apps in background. In the end, giving really good user experience. There is a lot of implemented features like double tap to wake, customizable capacitive touch buttons, and much more. Benchmark results are something you can expect from device with MediaTek octa-core processor. Results from both Geekbench and Antutu are pretty good, and as I said before, it is nothing with what you should bother. User experience is what matters, and Omega Pro got it right. This leads to the gaming part, which is quite a good. You don't get top-notch frame rate results, but you will get a pretty smooth and enjoyable gaming experience. Let's turn around on camera performance. In general, pictures are fine, a bit soft, but colors are okay, and still image performance is pretty decent, considering a price range. Video is 1080p and it is nothing special. It is usable, but when you watch it, you won't scream wow. Front-facing camera is nothing special. It is usable, but its performance is pretty poor. Blackview Omega Pro have a 2300 mAh battery, and from my experience and also from testing Geekbench, its performance is not that good. At least not much as I would love. You can get a full day with mediocre usage, but don't expect to get blown away with battery performance. Omega Pro is a beautiful device, very well made. It is solid in hand and feels expensive. Performance is more than good, it will offer you a cheap way to have really good user experience. When you sum all up, you get a lot more than you pay. Yes, battery could be better, but it's far away from bad. But in other corner you get 3GB of RAM and octa-core processor. And that is the thing. All standard phone features performed perfectly, so no need to worry about that. So, do I recommend Omega Pro? Definitely yes. If you like this kind of design, and if you prefer performance and good look, there is no way you can go wrong buying it. In the description box you can find links to the GearBest where I bought Blackview Omega Pro. Also, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, thumbs up and subscribe, and until next time, see ya!